Why do you want him to love your family? To put them at the center of your life? To give all that value to your brothers, your sisters, your parents? When you don't value to his, when you don't take his brothers as your own, you see them as vulgar strangers? Whereas her parents, for the small mistake, you'll get angry, you'll distance yourself, you'll make radical decisions. You see him or her as this person who's going to be a plus for your family. Why wouldn't you want to do the same for yours, for his or hers? If today he or she looks after your family, bends over backwards or forwards, for your family, give value to your parents, tell yourself that you can't take it for granted. Tell yourself that one day, this person will get fed up. If they see that, you're not looking after their own family. And if there are no parents, you have to look after people who are important to him or her. Everything you want from your partner, try to double it. In the worst case, bring the same. Offer him the same kindness. Offer him the same presence. Show him that tomorrow, if he or she isn't there, his or her family can count on you. Of course, there will be many people in that family who won't like you. Just as in your own family, not everyone likes him or her. Not everyone respects him or her. Everyone doesn't give him that place of husband, spouse, friend. He or she builds relationships with these few people, some of whom are hypocrites, while others truly love him or her and look out for him or her. You should do the same, because by doing so, you'll keep that love alive, and whatever little you share with his or her family, you'll get back 100-fold, as the saying goes, or your family will benefit. Today you feel like you're fooling him. Today you'd like to turn him against his family. Today you don't usually agree with all the projects that concern his family. But when it comes to your own, well then, frankly, you're capable of having problems with him for days. Problems with her for weeks, simply because you'd like your family to enjoy it. Sometimes even, you forget yourself. You'd rather he gave to your family. Sometimes you forget that everything he can do for you, he's doing for you as a couple. You want to put your family first. Let's look at that family for a moment. If they're your parents, okay, but if your parents love you enough, they will first propose, build yourself, build a legacy, so that you can look after them. From time to time, you can help out in small ways. But parents who love you want to see you happy first, or happy. But remember that your parents aren't the only ones who have suffered for you. Your partner's parents have also suffered in the same way. If not, in the worst possible way. In this case, if you feel that your parents deserve to enjoy the benefits of your relationship, tell yourself that his or her parents deserve the same. If you're happy to see your parents at home, then feel the same way for your in-laws. If you're happy to have your brothers living there, your sisters at home, try to reserve a place for family members of your husband or wife. Your family must not invade your home, nor should his or her family be the ones invade your home. You always have to balance things out. You must, why not, agree on a common amount, a common agreement, to pay back to your parents, perhaps every month, every week. And if you have brothers or sisters, you can also agree with them on how to interact. to interact. Because if you think that your partner has a duty to look after your parents entirely when there's a health problem or whatever, that means that when his or her parents have an equivalent problem, or the same problem, you should also take care of these parents in the same way. When these parents end up in hospital, you just come in with a little plate. You've made a little meal. They've been there for 10 days, and that's enough for you. But when it's your own family, you absolutely want them to take care of all the expenses. And you'll even tell your brothers and sisters, it's okay, he'll take care of it. It's okay, she'll take care of it. This double standard always ends up in the end, because our partner sees all these things. This patience that you take for weakness, or for the success of your manipulation, or for the effectiveness of your manipulation, is only a matter of time for you to actually see your partner get fed up and stop everything. And sometimes when that happens, there's no turning back. So the place you'd like your man or woman to give to your family, try to give the same to his or hers. If some of them don't like you, okay, you distance yourself, but you have to make an effort first. If there are people who value you, you give them the same space, but you don't have to make between yours and hers. Otherwise, the message you're sending is to prefer your parents because they've suffered more for him or her. Because that's what you think of yours. That's what you intend to do with yours. And that's it. That's all for this video. See you soon for the next one. Bye-bye.